Hi friends, Striking Viking here. I thought I'd bring you up to date on our latest bit of plans here. We happen to be over at the Wally World, camping on their Wi-Fi, and on the way home I decided to stop at the local industrial tire store. There's only one in town really that deals with industrial tires, so I stopped, and I've been doing business with them since I first arrived in Squamish back in 1981. And I stopped to inquire with them regarding my motorhome tires, and I laid out the situation. But before I did so, on the way home, I needed something on my head. Had the window down, and my hair has a tendency to blow around. So I picked up a hat that the Trippin sister had sent to her as a free gift from the NRA. So it was boldly emblazoned with NRA and an American flag. I walked into the tire store. The fellow came over and said, "May I help you?" And I explained the situation thusly. "I have a motorhome. I'm planning on taking a long trip. I'd like to make sure that the tires are inflated correctly. They need to be 110 psi. I'll be buying a compressor when I get to the States so that I'll be able to inflate them myself if need be. Would it be possible to stop by and get them to check the tire pressures, and how much would that cost?" He said, "Oh, no charge, no charge. You just pop on by anytime." So I told him I'd be by on Friday. I also asked if he had a tire valve extender. We have one on one side of the dualies, but the one seems to be missing from the other side of the dualies. He said, "I'm sure we have one of those around somewhere in our box of parts." So I told him if you could slap that on there at the same time, I'd be much appreciated. He said, "Okay, no problem. We'll see you on Friday." I walked out, and as I got back into the van to drive away, I explained the situation to Tripp and Sister, and explained the extreme amount of deference which these young fellows had shown me in acceding to my requests. Then I came to the conclusion, it must be the hat. And I mentioned that to the Tripp and Sister, and she laughed and laughed and laughed. I don't know why it should make a difference if I'm wearing a hat that says NRA on it. Perhaps they thought if they didn't give me the service I wanted, that I was liable to whip out some sort of a piece and show them what was what, but that's not exactly the case. In any case, they acceded to my request, and I plan on seeing them on Friday morning. So we'll take our rig to get the tanks dumped on Friday a.m. and make sure our tires are aired up to the proper 110 psi for the road, and we'll be getting ready to go. Looking forward to hitting the road and looking forward to seeing you down the road. Keep tripping.